Hello boys and girls, welcome to my channel, I'm for Classic and welcome to BenchART. So for today what I do have in here, it is Halo Combat Evolved, the Anniversary Edition. So this is the second game being released for the Halo Master Chief Collection. This collection it is available on Steam and Xbox, well, beta at the moment, where you can get the game at least on Steam for $39.99, and it includes Halo Reach and this Halo Combat Evolved, and all the other Halos are coming to PC, but if you buy this pack, you will get all the other games as soon as they are released. But today we are here to talk about Halo Combat Evolved, and I will be talking about the performance that you can get on the remastered graphics. Yes, because you are able to play the game with the classic visuals, although they are fairly the same to the old port from the PC, the one that it is a little bit underwhelming comparing to the Xbox. There are a lot of stuff missing. But if you select the remastered graphics, what you will get it is the same experience of the Xbox One port, which in my opinion it looks pretty good, but for the purists they might not enjoy to play the game with this new level of fidelity. For me, I love it. I love these new graphics of Halo. I think it makes entirely sense to evolve, despite it might ruin a little bit of the aesthetic pretended initially by the developers teams. I really think it is a nice take. It is like a remake of the game, alright? But yes, it is just a remaster anyway. So yeah, I decided to test my HD 7850 with the maximum settings in two different resolutions. I started with 1440p, but then I had to drop to 1080p. You can run the game just fine at 1440p, but you just can't hold on it's to 60 frames per second all the time. So these are the requirements, alright, for the Master Chief Collection. What you need, it is a Phenom 2 X4, so yes, this game runs on Phenom 2 CPUs, keep that in mind, or an E3 550. A minimum, you need an HD 6850 and 8 gigs of RAM. So, like I did told you, I have tested the game at 1080p and also at 1440p. All of these with the maximum settings, keep that in mind, which is pretty good. And the results that I had in here, it was with the 1440p with maximum settings. What I got was an average of 65 frames per second and a 1% below 53. So, yeah, there are drops here and there below 60 frames per second. I don't think this will be an issue for anyone. So, if you want to play the game at 1440p, you are able to do it. Just you won't be getting those perfect 60 frames per second all the time, alright? But at 1080p, what I got was an average of 96 frames per second with a 1% low of 71. So I think it is pretty good results for 1080p, which means that the game never dropped from 60 frames per second. This is amazing because this is a new game coming out, and despite it is a remake or a remaster or whatever, it feels good for you to have such old card with 8 years old at the moment in your hands, and you get a game which you can play maxed out at 1080p above 60 frames per second. It feels really good in my opinion, and especially because this is also an exclusive, something that was exclusive for the Xbox, this remastered version, it was exclusive, and now it is available on the PC. Just like all the other games from Xbox or that were exclusive from the Xbox are coming to the PC slowly, but they are all coming to the PC. This is really good, feels good, and it feels also good optimized. So very nice stuff in here. And if you want to get on with this game, you can buy on Steam for $9.99. It is an insanely cheap price. If you want to, there are a multitude of options. For example, if you want to play with the old visuals from the classic version of the PC version, you can play if you want. If you want to play with classic audio, you can play with the classic audio and not the new audio. If you want to play this remastered version that you are seeing over here, you can play this remastered version, and you can play with the remastered version with the old sound. So you can select anything that you want over here. It feels really good. And for $9.99, I think it's completely mandatory if you enjoy Halo and if you really want the Halo, the first game on your PC. But honestly, if you are a really big fan of Halo and you want all the Halos possibly and available on the PC, just buy the Master Chief Collection for $39.99. You will get Halo Reach, you will get this game over here, and you will get all the other Halos that are by now being ported by the free for Free Industries and Saber Interactive. Alright, so guys, I think that's all that I want to talk about Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary Edition. Hope you keep enjoying the rest of the video, and I do hope to see you soon. Goodbye.
Interesting. I underestimated the Covenant's understanding of Halo subsystems. They've blocked the doors. We don't have enough firepower to get through them.
Cortana to Keys.
Go ahead, Cortana. Have you found the control center?
Negative, Captain. The Covenant have impeded our progress. We can't proceed unless we can disable this installation's security system.
Understood. We're still en route to the objective. I may be out of contact when we get there. Here are your orders. I want you to use any means necessary to force your way into the facility and find Halo's control center. We have to get to the center before the Covenant. Failure is not an option.
Echo 419 to ground team. I'll stay on station and keep an eye out for Covenant focus.
Second squad, ready to roll as soon as everybody's topside. LZ looks secure, sir. Nothing moving. Good luck, people. Keys out.
It looks like there is a path into the security island. Find the security override to get the door open. Use the holo panel to shut down the security system. Good. That should open the door that leads into the main shaft.